What is going on, guys? It's Argon657 here, and today I bring you a very close Ubers battle I had against YouTuber 6ftHax. His channel's in the description below. So this team I actually got from the amazing Mo off of 6ftHax's Discord server, and just a shout out to him for thanking him for giving me this team. So yeah, this team is actually pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, you'll see. I tried it on Showdown, and I think I pulled off a couple of sweeps or something. So yeah, this was a very close battle, and yeah, let's start with the battle. So I'm going to lead off with my Slurpluff, and he's going to lead off with his Yveltal. I know that Yveltal has access to defog now, so it's really not a big deal though, because I can just stall him out. But even though if he's a bulky Yveltal set, he could possibly have Toxic or something like that, so I'm just gonna go for the Magic Coat, expecting him to want to go for the taunt, because he might be like max speed, and I don't want him to taunt my Slurpluff, so I'm just gonna go for the Sticky Web. So yeah, so he's gonna go for the Toxic over here. Now what I could have done was gone for the Toxic and then Sticky Web, or I could have went for the Sticky Webs and then Toxic, just to like force him to you know, defog while I'm stalling him out, even though now he got a Toxic off of me. But I'm gonna go for the Toxic here. He's most likely going to go for the defog, because I know that he doesn't want defog. I mean, he doesn't want Sticky Webs on his side of the field, because the thing is that then I'll be able to sweep his team if the Sticky Webs remain on the field. So he's going to try to do everything he can to defog the hazards. So these next turns, he's going to like spam defog. So I'm just going to spam Sticky Web, because I really want to get him to defog, and I'm also going to try to go for the Endeavor. So, just so that way I could bring him down to the same HP that I'm at. So, the Toxic is racking up, but that means I get to go for the Endeavor, because Sticky Webs are up. So I don't have to worry about it, to be honest. So I'm just gonna go for the Endeavor, and it's gonna bring him down to 137 HP, because I'm at 137 HP. So he's gonna go for the defog. Now what I can do is I can choose to go for the Sticky Web, or I can go for the Endeavor again. But it really does not matter, to be honest, because I'm just gonna go for the Sticky Web. It really doesn't matter what I do, because both my Slurpuff and his Yveltal is going to die from Toxic damage, so that's fine. So he's going to defog and get rid of the entry hazards, well, the Sticky Web, actually. But I'll still be able to set up my Stealth Rocks, because he has some Pokemon that could possibly get 2-hit KO'd or O-code with the Stealth Rock support. So it's really necessary for me to set up the rocks. So yeah, it's gonna result in a double down. So both his Yveltal and my Slurpuff are dead. So now I'm gonna go to my own Yveltal, Weedle's Bird, which is my shiny Yveltal. So this is actually, I think, Dark Plate or something? I have no idea what item I'm holding exactly. I know what it is, but I think it boosts Dark type moves. But he's going to bring in his Giratina, and I'm going to expect him to switch out, because I know he's not going to want to stay in on a Yveltal. There's just no way. So I'm just going to go for the U-turn, because the switch was very obvious. Especially to the Xerneas, because Xerneas can actually check my Yveltal pretty well. And I can go into my Groudon, Lando, T of Uber. You literally see, I literally see Groudon all the time in Ubers. Primal Groudon especially. I mean, it's like Landorus T of Uber, because Landorus T, you see it all the time in OU. So, yeah, and Uber is like, every time I go on Showdown, I always see Primal Groudon on almost every team. Like, I even use Primal Groudon, so I'm gonna go for the Eruption, because I know he can't do anything to me, and I want to see how much damage it can do to whatever Pokemon he switches into, and it's gonna do a decent amount to the Giratina. But then I'm gonna reveal that I have Hidden Power Ice. This is actually a set from Amazing Mo's, so it's really good that I have Hidden Power Ice, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to touch this thing. So he's going to go for the Shadow Force, which gives me a free switch into my Yveltal, because I can easily sponge a Shadow Force. And then I'm pretty sure he's going to switch out into Xerneas again, because Xerneas, like I said, can wall my Yveltal pretty well and can set up Geomancy. So technically this Yveltal is a setup fodder for Xerneas. So I'm going to expect him to switch out again, but this time I'm going to go for the taunt, because I don't want him to set up on me, set up Geomancy. So I'm just going to go for the taunt and prevent him from setting up Geomancies and stuff like that. Because otherwise my team's going to get swept, like, literally swept. So now I'm going to go into my Groudon, and I want to see what he wants to do, if he wants to switch out, or whatever. It doesn't really matter, but, yeah, so, he's going to pull a double switch, because he knows that he can't do anything, with the taunt up. So now he's going to go to his Arceus Water, but this will give me a free opportunity to go for the Stealth Rocks. Yeah, Ice Beam's gonna do a decent amount, to my Groudon, so yeah, I'm able to set up rocks. Now, he's gonna go for the Toxic. I'm not sure if this Arceus has, Defog or not, but I'm pretty sure most Arceus carry Defog, because I've seen a lot of Arceus, carry Defog on Showdown, so I figured he might have Defog, but he could stall me out as well with the Toxic. So I'm going to switch out over here. I'm going to expect him to want to go for, I think, a Recover or something like that. So I'm going to go into my Yveltal, and yeah, so he's going to go for the Recover, and yeah, get back up to full health, because he wants to preserve his Arceus Water at a very healthy HP to take on my Mon, so such as this Yveltal over here. Now he's gonna go for the Ice Beam. It turns out he outspeeds me, so I guess he's running some speed EVs, but I'm gonna U-turn out of there, and I'm gonna go into my own Xerneas. But this is actually a Power Herb set. I don't know about his Xerneas set, but I'm just going to go for the Geomancy over here. He's going to go for the Toxic, which was expected. I did expect him to go for the Toxic, but I'm just going to set up a Geomancy anyway, because once I'm at +2, he's not going to really stall me out that much. He could try to pivot around my Xerneas, but most of his team members are going to take a lot of damage from +2 attack, whatever I go for. So I'm going to go for that Power Herb Geomancy, and now I'm at +2 special attack, defense, and speed. Well, special defense, actually, and +2 speed. So I'm just going to go straight for the Moonblast. There's really no reason not to go for it. Like, whatever he switches into, it's going to take a lot of damage. So he's going to decide to sack off his Giratina. So yeah, it's pretty good for me, because now I can pretty much put a big dent into his team. Now he's going to go to his Primal Groudon. And the thing is, with the Stealth Rocks, it's very huge that I got those Stealth Rocks up, because yeah, as you can see, Groudon is going to become Primal Groudon. And I go for the Moonblast, and it's actually going to be, yeah, you'll see how powerful the Xerneas is. I think it's a modest nature too, so I'm going to go for the Moonblast, and it's actually going to be a 2-hit KO. Actually, it looks like a roll, whether or not if it's a 2-hit KO, but with the Stealth Rock support, I do have a chance to 2-hit KO the Groudon. So he's gonna go for the Precipice Blades, and I do live, and that means I'll be able to possibly knock out the Groudon. So I'm just gonna go for the Moonblast, and it turns out that I'm gonna be able to knock out the Groudon. So I think I may have gotten a higher damage roll, but honestly, I really think that was a roll there. He could have lived the Moonblast if I got a low damage roll. So my Xerneas goes down, so that's the second double down that I have. But I'm gonna go into my Yveltal because I don't really need it anymore. But he's gonna go to his Arceus, and he's gonna finish me off with the Ice Beam. I don't really care because Yveltal literally did its job, and plus he still has the Xerneas in the back, so I don't really need it. So I'm just gonna sack off my Yveltal, and I'm gonna go to Giovanni's toy, which is the Mewtwo. Because you know, Giovanni loves to use Mewtwo, to be honest, the Team Rocket boss. I did do the Let's Play, and he actually had a Mewtwo. So I'm gonna Mega Evolve into Mewtwo Y, and I'm just gonna set up a Calm Mind because I know that I'll be able to put a lot of pressure on this team, and I'll also be able to put a big dent into his team as well with my Mewtwo. So he's gonna go for the Judgment, and Judgment is not going to do anything. It literally does nothing to my Mewtwo. So I'm just gonna go for the Psy Strike. With +1, I might be able to take him out, but he actually just barely lives. And he's gonna go for the Toxic over here, which is fine because I've already weakened his Arceus, and I'm faster than most of his team. So the thing is that I'm just gonna be able to finish him off with the Ice Beam. Just in case he wanted to switch into his own Mewtwo, I wanted to catch him with the Ice Beam and maybe get a Freeze or something like that. So I do get rid of the Arceus, so that's pretty good. So now I have a much easier time to finish off the rest of his team. So now he's going to go to his Mewtwo, and I could probably tell the MMA too. He's likely Mewtwo X. The thing is that I hardly ever see Mewtwo X in Ubers here. I usually see Mewtwo Y. But he's also going to make a good play and not Mega Evolve right away. But I go for the Ice Beam just in case he didn't Mega Evolve. So I would have been able to get more damage. And he's going to finish me off with the Stone Edge. Actually, he doesn't KO my Mewtwo with the Stone Edge, but the Toxic does. But I'm going to go into my Groudon over here because I should be able to live any hit. It depends what kind of set this Mewtwo is. And as you can see, it's the Mewtwo X form. So I'm just going to go for the Eruption just in case I live with enough HP. But realistically, what I should have done was gone for the Hidden Power Ice or the Precipice Blades. But I go for the Eruption, and he's going to be able to live the Eruption. Now he goes for a Bulk Up for some reason. I guess he may have misclicked. I'm not so sure if he misclicked or he intended to go for the Bulk Up, so that way it could be a double down. But I'm going to be able to finish him off with the Hidden Power Ice. Now, had he went for the attacking move, it would have been bad for me because I would have probably lost the battle. But yeah, this is actually the third double down, and there's been literally 3 double downs in this battle. So yeah, my Groudon goes down. And his last Pokemon is the Xerneas, and I'm going to go into my last Pokemon, which is the Necrozma Solgaleo form. I forgot what it was. I think it's the Duskmane, or Dawn Wings. I think it's called Dawn Wings Necrozma. But I'm going to stay Dawn Wings Necrozma and not become Ultra Necrozma, because I know that if I do that, I pretty much lose the battle. So he's going to go for the Z Geomancy, and I'm just going to set up a Swords Dance. So it really comes down to if I OHKO the Xerneas in 2 hits, because I was able to get up Stealth Rocks, and Stealth Rocks are probably the most important move, to be honest, because I'm really glad I got up Stealth Rocks, and I'm glad he wasn't able to defog them, because as you can see, yeah, he gets the special attack, special defense, and special defense boost, and he gets all his stats boosts by +1. But I'm going to go for the Photon Geyser, and I'm going to be able to do a big chunk to him. Now, it looks like I may be able to kill the Xerneas with another Photon Geyser, so he's going to go for the Moonblast. And I'm able to live with 125 HP, and I'm going to be able to actually finish him off with the next Photon Geyser. So this was actually a very close battle. It ended up being a 1-0 victory in my favor. So, had I not gotten Stealth Rocks up, I probably would have lost the battle. Actually, most likely would have lost the battle because I wouldn't have been able to kill him in 2 hits with the Photon Geyser. And yeah, his Xerneas, although it was at +1 defense, I was at +2 attack, so essentially I treated it as if it was as if I was at +1. So yeah, so basically Stealth Rocks played a very big role into me winning this battle. So yeah, that was a pretty good battle. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoy my videos and content, feel free to leave that comment below and smash that like button. And yeah, if you also guys enjoy my content, also subscribe, and it also helps me out and also inspires me to upload more battles and stuff like that. And yeah, I will see you guys later. And also one more thing, thank you Amazing Mo for giving me this team. This team actually put in a lot of work. So yeah, shout out to you, Amazing Mo. So yeah, so I will see you guys later.